All right, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Talk Business Baines, Mr. Sergeant Baines. And man, I have a really special video for you guys. I want to share a very important moment with you guys, and hopefully somebody can get something out of this. But today is the day, a very significant day and milestone that's close to my heart. February 13th is a day that I quit my job and took that leap of faith to go full-time as an entrepreneur. A terrifying day, scary, took a lot of courage. I had to really get the confidence to do it, but today's the day I did it and I have zero regrets. And I wanna share how it went with you guys. Now, first of all, let's take a step back, all right? I was working at Papados for 9 years. I was working with a team of people. This is bartenders, bussers, cooks, servers. That was my job. And our goal was to make sure we gave our guests the best experience possible. We worked long, hard hours. We didn't get off when we were supposed to get off. We always worked a bunch of hours after we were supposed to get off. Y'all know, if you work those type of jobs, y'all know. And then we didn't just work long, hard hours. We worked holidays. We worked the hours that really was not the best hours. 9 to 5, I get it, but we worked the hours that everybody was chilling. So it wasn't really the best hours to be working. We work evenings and weekends and holidays. Those are times where normally you get off work, you and the family get together, go out to eat. It's weekends, you, your family, friends, whatever, go out and eat. Holidays, get the family together, go out to eat, rightfully so. So this was the thing about our job, was we worked those type of hours, the time everybody was hanging out and chilling. So we would miss a lot of those experiences. When the family was out to eat, well, we had to work, at those moments. Now, another thing about it was, with that being said, with those long, hard hours, I got to the point where I was feeling underappreciated and undervalued, and was working for managers that really didn't see my worth. And it would get to a point where I would be talked to, a certain way and treated a certain way. And I had to deal with it because at the end of the day, this is my job and this is how I pay my bills. And I had a wife, I had a kid, and I really had to deal with it. So this is a real demoralizing experience when you're working a job and you really don't have a voice or feel like you have to kind of, conform to a certain way to be able to be at that job. You can't be who you are. So a lot of people may be able to, identify with that, but this is something I was dealing with and it sucked. And I didn't quit my job or leave because, to be honest, I was scared. I was afraid, how I'm gonna pay my bill, what I'm gonna do, so I dealt with it. Now, I wanna be clear, it wasn't all too bad. There was, experiences that I had at the job that I will always keep with me forever. I met some amazing people. I met some brothers that I'll be friends with, have relations with forever. Just people that really got my back and look out for me, and great brothers. I met my wife at Papados, Chloe Lane Baines. She gave me my 2 boys, my son, King Baines, my oldest, and my next son, Justice Baines. And it completely changed my life. And for that, I will always be thankful of my time at Papados, because those are things that changed my life and things that I wouldn't trade for the world. But regardless, I had to get out of there, and I realized that the fear of me leaving was smaller than the pain of me staying. I know I got bills, I know I got a wife and kid to take care of, but I gotta go, I gotta go. The pain of me staying was just overwhelming, and it outweighed the fear, and I went ahead and took that leap of faith. I did have doubt. I did have things cross my mind. Well, I'm gonna take care of my bills, or what if, my business don't work out? What if I don't make money in my business? How am I gonna explain this to the bill collectors? How am I gonna explain this to my wife? How am I gonna look my wife in the face and tell her, hey, look, I can't put food on the table because I decided to pursue my passion and my dreams and it didn't work out? How am I gonna tell this to my sons? Hey, look, y'all have to starve today because daddy decided to pursue his passion and dreams and I can't put food on the table. So these are all things that crossed my mind, but regardless, I knew I had to move forward with it, and I did. And I quit on February 13th, this day, because February 14th is one of the busiest holidays at a restaurant, because it's a day that couples take their significant other out for Valentine's Day to show them how much they love them. So I didn't want to spend another Valentine's Day away from my wife. So I knew that if I'm going to quit, it's going to be February 13th because I'm not working on Valentine's Day. So that's when I decided to do it. Now, after I quit, all kinds of opportunities start presenting themselves. All kinds of amazing things start to happen in my life. And I start getting opportunities that I feel like I would have never had access to. I start meeting people. I start seeing how resilient I was. I start seeing what I'm capable of, what I'm really capable of. When your back's against the wall, you really see your true power. And I was just able to create a life that made me happy. I started being able to spend more time with my wife, spend more time with my son, and take all that time that I was giving to my job, my employer, that 40, 50 hours a week, and pour all that into my business, educate myself, do research, learn how to do better at my job and at my business, and just be that much more effective. So I was able to pour all that time. So all that time and energy I gave to somebody else, I gave to myself. And the crazy thing about it was it didn't feel like work. So that 40, 50 hours for me was something of enjoyment because it was something that I was actually passionate about and something that made me feel like I was doing something with myself. So that's something that I realized started happening. And all those opportunities, all these people I met, I would have never been able to meet working the job because of the fact that I was busy working the job. I didn't have time to do all this stuff. I was working 40, 50 hours a week. When I wasn't doing that, I was tired. I was chilling with my wife and kids. So I didn't have time to really put into my business, so that's why my business was moving at a slow pace. So one thing you have to take in consideration and understand is opportunity cost. And that's a cost of an opportunity that you miss. So for example, say you're working your job and somebody's like, hey, look, I got a person that can help you with your business. They can help you get funding and help you take your business to the next level. Let's go meet them. But we have to go to a different state, or we have to go meet them on this day because that's when they're available. Well, I work that day, or I don't have PTO that day, or my boss is never going to let me out that day. Or maybe somebody comes to you with an opportunity to go to a mastermind with a bunch of entrepreneurs where you can network and meet a lot of people in your industry that can help you grow your business. Well, I can't fly out because I can't take 4 or 5 days off work. I have this going on, that going on, or I don't get paid if I take these days off, and all these different things that get in the way of you being able to take advantage of an opportunity that could potentially change your life. So that's opportunity cost. And for me, the cost was extremely high working in my job because I was missing out on so much that could have did so much good for my business. And I started seeing that the second I quit my job. So all of a sudden, things just started happening to me magically. So my message to you, if you're working a job, and you're not enjoying it, let me make sure I give you that disclaimer because I don't want nobody to think that this is me just saying, hey, I hate if you don't work a job, or everybody quit their jobs, or hating people that work a job. If you have a job that you work at, that you love, that you enjoy, that makes you feel like you're expressing yourself and fulfilling your passion, then by all means stay there, work that job, be happy, and reach the highest level that you possibly can in that field, in that industry. But for the people that know they're working jobs where they're not being able to tap into their full potential and reach the levels that they know they should be reaching, when they know they're not making the money that they should be making, they're underpaid, undervalued, you're not being treated right, somebody doesn't appreciate your worth, quit, all right? Quit, straight up quit, all right? Because you deserve better, and better is out there waiting for you, but you can't get better until you get out of that situation. What I realized was, once again, the opportunity cost is all that time you're spending with the things that don't do you good, you're not leaving room for your blessings to come. I look at it as being in a bad relationship. As long as you're in that bad relationship and dealing with a person that don't make you happy, you're not leaving room or giving an opportunity for that person that's going to come and change your life to walk in that door. You have to first get rid of that person that's not meant for you and give that person that is meant for you the opportunity to walk in and change your life. So all of our blessings are being blocked by us filling those slots with things that don't necessarily feel our happy meter or are aligned with the things that we're trying to do in life. So you don't want to block your blessings. So that's an opportunity cost that comes in you being in these places and putting yourself in these positions. So quit that job. Get out of that job if you're not happy, if you're not enjoying it. Get out and do something that you're passionate about. It's going to be tough. It wasn't easy for me. Once again, I don't recommend anybody do it how I did it. I just quit my job. I did it the 13th because I didn't want to work the 14th. if you want to do it the right way, save up 3 to 4 months of savings so you can be able to leave that job. Give yourself a little bit of cushion, and then when you quit that job, dedicate that time that you spend at that job into your business and put everything into your business, and I guarantee you'll see results. For me, I just straight up jumped out the window, and hopefully some wings just popped up on my back and I started flying. Like, when it comes down to walking on faith, it's about taking each step without even seeing the staircase, knowing that whenever you take that next step, that something's gonna be under your feet to keep you going. And that's pretty much what I did. I walked on faith because I did not do it the right way. But look, I just want to thank y'all so much for checking this video out. I just want to share this very, very, special moment with you guys, because this moment changed my life. This day, February 13th, changed my life forever. And it gave me the confidence to go out there and really be happy and do things that matter to me. I give my business my time. I give my family my time. I give the things that I'm passionate about my time, and I'm no longer giving my time away to people that don't appreciate it and people that don't align with what my goals are. So if you feel like you're in that spot, do it, because I have zero regrets, and I want you to do the same thing. And I want to hear your stories in the comments below. Make sure y'all like, make sure you subscribe. I'm gonna have a lot more content coming 2024. I'm going in. It's Mamba mentality, all right? It's Talk Business Bangs, Mr. Sergeant Bangs. I'm out.